It was a sunny Saturday morning when I decided to go to the beach. I love the beach because it is always so beautiful and relaxing. The sand feels soft under my feet, and the sound of the waves makes me happy. I packed my bag with sunscreen, a towel, and some snacks, then headed out. When I arrived, the beach was already busy. Families were building sandcastles, children were playing in the water, and people were lying on towels, enjoying the sun. I found a quiet spot near the water and spread out my towel. As I sat down, I looked around at all the people having fun. Everyone seemed so happy. Then, I saw her. She was walking along the edge of the water, where the waves gently touched her feet. She wore a bright yellow bikini that sparkled in the sunlight. Her long brown hair fell over her shoulders, and she had big sunglasses resting on her nose. She looked like someone from a magazine, beautiful and confident. In one hand, she held an ice cream cone with 3 scoops, chocolate, strawberry, and vanilla. The other hand was busy keeping her hair from blowing in the breeze. I couldn't stop looking at her. She didn't seem to notice anyone watching, she just smiled as she ate her ice cream. Every time she took a bite, she closed her eyes for a moment, like she was savoring every flavor. It made me want to buy an ice cream too. After finishing her treat, she walked toward the shore and sat down on the sand not far from me. She pulled out a book from her bag and started reading. Occasionally, she would glance up at the ocean, smiling softly as if she was thinking about something nice. I wondered what she was reading and why she looked so peaceful. I wanted to talk to her but felt too shy. Instead, I watched as she stood up again and walked into the water. The waves splashed against her legs, and she laughed, a sound that was light and musical, like wind chimes. Some kids nearby noticed her and ran over, asking if she wanted to play with them. To my surprise, she said yes. They began building a huge sandcastle together, laughing and shouting whenever the waves came too close. Seeing this made me smile. I realized how kind she must be to spend time with those children instead of staying by herself. After a while, their castle was almost finished, complete with towers and little flags made from sticks and leaves. The kids cheered, and even from where I sat, I could see the pride on her face. As the afternoon went on, more clouds appeared in the sky, and the wind became cooler. People started packing up their things and leaving. The woman also gathered her belongings, shaking off the sand from her towel. Before she left, she turned back to look at the sea one last time. Then, with a final smile, she walked away. I stayed a little longer, thinking about what I had seen. Even though I never spoke to her, I felt inspired by her kindness and joy. She reminded me that happiness can be found in simple things, like eating ice cream, reading a book, or playing with children on the beach. On my way home, I stopped at an ice cream shop. I ordered the same flavors I'd seen her eat, chocolate, strawberry, and vanilla. Sitting on a bench outside, I enjoyed each bite, imagining how wonderful it must have tasted to her. For the rest of the day, I kept replaying the scene in my mind, the sparkling water, the colorful bikini, and her warm smile. That night, as I lay in bed, I thought about how lucky I was to witness such a perfect moment. Sometimes, life gives us little gifts without us even realizing it. Seeing that woman on the beach reminded me to appreciate the beauty around me and find happiness in everyday experiences. The next morning, I woke up early and returned to the beach. This time, I brought my own book and a towel, hoping to feel the same peace I'd seen in her. Though she wasn't there, I still felt connected to her somehow. Maybe one day, I'll meet someone like her, or maybe I'll learn to bring that same lightness and kindness into my own life. From now on, whenever I see someone laughing or enjoying themselves, I'll remember her. And perhaps, I'll try to share that same warmth with others. Because sometimes, a single moment can change the way you see the world.